All right, I'm going to have a go at the Guardian's Cryptic Crossword for Tuesday, June 4th, set today by Brummy. Let's see what Brummy has for us. Don't eat after this Tuesday. Be perverse. I'm wondering if we're supposed to break it after the word this. Don't eat after this. And Tuesday, be has 9 letters, and the answer has 9 letters. So what's the dash 2? What would that 2-letter word be? I don't think it's going to be at. Oh, we do have by. Something by. Oh, maybe there's something by date. Don't eat something after. It's not going to be eat by date because we have eat in the. Hold on, if it's by date, what letters do we have left over? The U, the S, and another, use by date. Oh, I don't know, do I suppose, I think I more commonly see best by date, but maybe use by date. It makes sense. All right, let's check the downs. Check roadsides sound. Ooh. I think check could be CH. Roadside. Yeah, I'm not sure. Could it be the sides of the word road? Sound, of course, maybe a noise, but it could also mean sound as in safe and sound or stable. Check roads. Oh, of course, I'm forgetting we have a U there, so it's not CH. Check roadsides. No, I'm not getting that at all. Ooh, looks like we have a reference to 22 across here, /8. Oh my goodness. I am not a fan of when clues refer to each other. Mounted a grease production finally. So it's 6 letters. Production finally might just be the last N in production. No, no, it probably would be good to get 22, but let's just try it's a 4-word. Journey's End, night of drifting into bliss, a poetic death. Wow, what a surface. I mean, it's just so very poetic, but where's the definition? Maybe a poetic way of referring to death. Journey's End might simply be the Y at the end of journey. Something of the something. Not getting it. Mountain area service provided. I immediately wonder if it's a mountain, but not sure how the wordplay would work. All right, we'll do one more down before we go back to the acrosses. Private, duel botched by Duke after a short time. So duel being botched makes me think it's an anagram, and that goes beside Duke, which can be D. So I'm immediately thinking the anagram of duel is going to end with an E, so we can have an ED ending. And it comes after a brief time, which could be a second. And so we get secluded. All right, how about unfashionable party cap? Well, party can be do, so is a do and then a word for cap, which means unfashionable. Oh, or maybe, yeah, I'm not sure. I suppose if something is fashionable, we often see in the crossword that means in. But I'm wondering if unfashionable then could be out plus party do. If you outdo somebody, you cap them or beat them. Yeah, I like that. All right, let's try the. Oh, well, this is C20 across. Great month to get a brilliant body transformation. Hmm. I wonder if it could be a body transformation, some kind of body ornamentation. Great. Maybe some word for short word for great. And then a month could be M, or it could be an abbreviation of one of the 12 months. And then that gets a brilliant body. All right, or maybe just gets a brilliant. Yeah, not maybe brilliant body transformation could be some heavenly body, a star, oh, like a supernova or a. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm only just realizing now it's, even though it's broken into two parts, it's just a 9-letter word. I'm not a fan of breaking up a word. Now, I think when they do it, it is usually a compound word, but still, I think if it's a 9-letter word, wait until you can fit it in a 9-letter entry. Yeah, not seeing that at all. How about way to call someone lynch? So I think it's a double definition. The obvious thing, I suppose, is string up. Oh, yes. So it's actually not strictly a double definition. It's a charade. A way is a street, which can be ST, and then to call somebody is to ring up. All right. And here's another one that's broken up. Let's try it. Classic film, when Jack is dropped, a star is born fits. Ah, yes. So when is as, and a Jack is one of those nicknames for a sailor, which can also be a tar. And then is, and dropped, I think you can slangily say that if a baby is born, the baby dropped. All right. Back to the other acrosses. Grizzly, being initially bankrupt. I'm wondering if it's going to be a bear of some kind, grizzly. Or maybe could grizzly as in hairy or unkempt. Initially bankrupt sounds like it might end in a B. Although that, oh, there's our Y. So it's not at the beginning. Poetic death. Oh, dying of the light comes into mind. So it is a poetic death, dying of the light. But oh, now I'm wondering if it might be this drifting into bliss. Now, I was wondering if we were going to anagram. Oh, yes, hold on. So let's see. If it is the Y plus night, maybe if the of and bliss, is that enough letters? I don't think so. Uh, Maybe we need the A as well. I'll come back to it when we get more letters. Rescue, tank, one installed in exhibition room. Um, I think the one installed might be this I, which goes inside. Maybe it goes inside an exhibition. And the definition is room, or maybe an exhibition room, like a gallery, or what do you call a specific room in a museum, art museum? I don't know. And then rescue a tank. Not seeing it. Start getting ill after toxic element. Maybe it means start, kick off, getting ill after toxic. No. High road at last gets uneven. Could it be high? Oh, yeah, it could be drugged. Yeah, the road at last is the last letter of road, and uneven is rugged, and that all gives us drugged for high. Oh, I'm not a fan of this either, where the words are going to actually go backwards, 19 before 17. But on director's debut, Titanic offers possible star role. I think director's debut is going to be just the first letter of director, the D, and is it that D? Titanic offers possible. Now, it could be they want us to think about films for a star role, but I'm wondering if it might be astronomy. Maybe there is a little theme here of astronomical things. Oh, a red dwarf. Ah, yes. So on is re, or on the subject of re, then the D. Now, how would Titanic offers be dwarf? Is there another kind of star thing? On director's debut. Very happy with that being red. Titanic offers possible. Well, I think Titanic offers maybe. Oh no, I think Red Giant is another. Yes, so I think it can either shrink or expand. And so I think it's just Titanic is giant and offers is just a linking word. I'm fairly sure about that, but we'll find out if that G is right. Now, this was our great month to get a brilliant body transformation. Oh, I wonder if it could, the definition could be great. Super something. Oh, maybe supernova. Yes, so brilliant is super. The month is November, which gets A. And yes, it is a celestial body transformation. And I think I'm right. There might be this little. Um, oh, yeah, and of course, A Star is Born, even though it's a film, it's also linked into this theme. Oh, well, let's look at this one. Flights requiring instruments rotation. Well, I presume it's going to be flights. Oh, which of course could be flights of stairs as well as actually flying. And I think it's going to be some instrument backwards, turned around, rotated. But I don't see an instrument. Yes, I do. So if you fly around, you dart. So darts. Oh, flights, I think maybe also as a noun. Might be a way of, I think, referring to the darts that you throw at a dartboard. I think they can be called flights. Or is that arrows? Anyway, the instrument is a Stradivarius. All right. Let's go and look at this one. Tungsten's unstable, around lithium, troublesome. So I think it's going to be an anagram of tungsten, which is 8 letters, plus Li is lithium, gives us 10. Let's use the anagram helper. That's what it's there for. I'm not seeing it. I think it must be on something. Oh, unsettling. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's close enough to troublesome. Troublesome news, unsettling news, sure. All right. It's wrong to bind hands causing distress. I think we're going to put a word for wrong around something for hands, and we're going to get a word for distress. Now, I think I need some letters for that. All right. Shock absorber from wagon that is circling trail. Seems like shock absorber is the definition. And we're going to put a word for wagon around a word for trail. What's another name for a shock absorber? Could it be some kind of spring? But that would mean the wagon would probably end in ing or, well, ng anyway. Could it be an anagram of wagon? I don't think so. Now let's try this. Latin H, not I, equals lock. Ooh, that's very tricky. Not I suggests we take. Yes, so Latin, as I've learned before, to my cost, can be abbreviated as L, and the letter H can be written out as AITCH, but if we drop the I, we get latch, which can mean lock. Here we have another broken up one. Book shortage predicament. There's no escaping it. So I think, again, in keeping with the astronomy theme, there's no escaping it. I thought of a black hole. And so B is book, shortage is a lack, and a predicament is a hole, metaphorically. All right, key, European city. It's about to get US city backing. I have a feeling this is going to mean key, as in critical, something like that. I think it's going to end in a US city backwards, and since we have the L, I think the most obvious one is LA, and we'll have an AL ending. So then European might be an E, or it might be an actual European city. And then it's about, oh, it's about might be the word it or it's backwards. Oh yeah, maybe I like a TI. So key. Potential. What would a European city be ending in N? Either 4 or 5 letters. And it means key. I'm going to look up synonyms of key. Of course, it is Essen in Germany, essential. There we go. All right, that's all the acrosses, I think. Let's look at the downs. Subcontinental city before rain spread about the land. Subcontinental. It's going to be something to do with Antarctic or maybe Australian. No, city before rain. So I think rain is going to be spread or anagrammed. Oh, maybe it's going to mean about the land. So could it be agrarian? I'm thinking the subcontinental city might be Agra, but I'm not sure what that means to say it's subcontinental. But then rain is spread, and so we get agrarian. I'm going to look up Agra just for my own information. Yeah, I think it's just because it's in India, which is considered a subcontinent. I think that's a funny way of, I think it's not even necessary. I think it could have just said city before rain spread. But anyway, if you have any thoughts on that, please let me know. Put off, taking vehicle to north, went back the same way. I'm thinking went back the same way is going to be the definition because it looks like it's going to be an RE and then ending in ED. Yeah, put off. I'm thinking maybe deterred or something like that, or deter. And then vehicle to north sounds like maybe a word is backwards. Yeah, I'm not sure. Put off. Oh, maybe the deter is here. Oh no, retraced, I think. Yeah, if you retrace your steps, you went back the same way. But I think it is a deter. Yes, a detour, which then takes car inside of it, and all of that goes north. Oh, that's very tricky. It's, I think, not obvious with the wordplay that you have to put one inside the other before you reverse. I mean, it's there, but yeah, it's not the most obvious thing. Anyway, discrimination shown by moving images. Oh, must be an anagram of images, and a form of discrimination is ageism. There we go. Bar hosts film marketing activity. I think that must be a word for bar, and you put a type of film inside it, and it gives you a marketing activity. Maybe, maybe not. Yeah, but what would a marketing activity be? Yeah, I'm not seeing it. One with little experience to lead a country. I presume it's going to be one with little experience, maybe? Like a tyro or a rube, maybe? No. Rube, I think, is a noob, maybe? No. To lead a country. Nope. Trendy state, comma 28. Well, trendy, I think, just like we had unfashionable being out, I think trendy might be in. Yes, the state is Kentucky, and the definition is provided by 28 across. If something is black, one way to describe it might be inky. The inky darkness, for example. All right, now our shock absorber. All right, it's not a spring. From a wagon that is circling trail. I wonder if it could be literally trail would fit in. So then what would the wagon be? Strailage, or I don't know what a shock absorber is. Yeah, I'm not sure about that. Doesn't look likely. What's another word for a trail? No, not seeing it. All right. Let's look at our rescue tank. One installed in exhibition room. Yeah, I'm not sure I'm seeing that. Let me pause, sip my water, and think about it. Well, I'm just thinking if the definition is rescue, the word salvation would fit. And I came on that just by looking at the ending and thinking it was probably ATION. But how then is tank one installed in exhibition room? I'm going to go ahead and click the check this button. It is correct, but what is a tank? Oh, a tank might be a vat. Yeah, so tank and one are, of course, an exhibition room is a salon. There we go. All right, mountain area, service provided. Well, maybe it is a mountain area, could be a massif. But what is the service? Oh, I can think that, oh, of course, a religious service is mass, and provided in the sense of provided you do this, if you do this, then something will happen. All right. I think I said kick off earlier. Ill after toxic element. I think if you're off, you might be ill. So then what's a four-letter toxic element? Hmm. All right, what's our this one I thought was dying of the light. Let me put it in. And let's check this. It is correct. All right. So I think it's y plus end plus night. But where do we get the L from? What else do we need? Oh, we actually need another. I think bliss might be delight, Delight. And in between we have Y, Ingofth. Yeah, so I think, yeah, I think, hmm, yeah, I think I'm double counting the D for end. Yeah, I think I'm going to need 15 squared to sort that out for me, but all right, so start now is going to be something else off. Um, Toxic element. Oh, lead off. And the toxic element is lead. All right, now we do have 22 and 8. 22 is, a star is, oh, sorry, it is just putting those together. So I think it's going to be again some astronomical thing. I'm confused though, because production finally does sound like N, but then we only need 5 letters from mounted a grease. And what is this? A nebula, maybe? Oops, let's try typing that correctly. Is a nebula what comes before a star? Um, yeah, I'm not sure I'm seeing that, but let's check it. It is correct. Yeah, so the mounted, we're going to have to mount or put all of this backwards, and we get a lube and then the last letter of production. And that all goes backwards. I see it now. All right, grizzly. Ah, so it is a bear. Uh, Being initially is the B, and bankrupt. I think bankruptcy is ruin, I suppose. How does bankrupt become ruin? Oh, I suppose as a verb, to bankrupt somebody could be to ruin them. And Bruin, I think it's really just a nickname or a folk name for bears, right? I don't think it has a scientific meaning as far as I know. Yeah, so this one is a homophone. The side of the road is a curb, which in UK English is KERB, but it sounds like curb, which can be to check somebody or some action. All right, that's the top half. This looks like torrent, maybe. Oh, yeah, a wrong can be a tort. I think one of you put that in a comment a while back. And then that binds hands. R-E-N. Oh, I'm thinking that might be Royal Navy or Royal Engineers, R-E-N. I think that's right. Let's check it. No, oh, torment, of course. Hands are men, yes. There we go. So I got one wrong today. Making a note of that. All right, so just, three left. Actually, let me look at this one. I'm going to pause. There has to be a vowel, I think, between the R and the T. And let me see if I can work that out. Okay, it is a marketing activity, but in a very obvious way. It's so obvious I didn't think of it. Retail. And so a bar is a rail, and I should have remembered film very frequently in the Guardian crossword is ET, because it's nice and short and you see ET a lot in words. All right. Now our one with little experience to lead a country. No. So shock absorber. I think I'm going to have to resort to wordplays.com and see what this could be. I think this shock absorber is actually a physical one in our bodies, and that is cartilage. So let's see, the wagon that is circling trail. Well, we do have an anagram of trail. And then there's the wagon cage. I'm not sure about this. Oh, trail could also be lag. If you lag behind, you trail. But then the wagon. Oh, no. This is the thing you really have to keep your eyes peeled for in the crossword, that little linking words that seem so innocent can actually be important parts of the wordplay. That is id est in Latin IE. So the IE is circling trail, and before that we have a cart, which is definitely a wagon. And now, of course, one with little experience might be a cub. It leads the letter A, and you get a country. All right, let's do the check all. I think I forgot to do that yesterday, but fortunately everything was correct. Confirm. Yeah, it looks like everything is still there. Yeah, just were there one or two I wanted to check? Today's blog is by Eileen, and she's saying, yeah, we've been seeing Brummy a lot recently. No complaints here. We do have a theme, yes. I think I understood everything except, if you remember, I was getting a little confused about dying of the light. So drifting is indicating an anagram of why, night of, in so bliss was delight. Okay. Do not go gentle into that good night. Okay. And then 18, I was just curious about the subcontinental city, but Eileen seems fine in that. Oh, yeah, and so just on the darts, the flight is the little feather that gives it stability, so it's not really a dart itself. So you could quibble with that. Yeah, so really not much to say about that. I did get one wrong where I thought it was torrent instead of torment, but other than that, not too bad, I think. Anyway, thanks for watching and have a great day.